preparing for your baby, moving forward with faith in an unplanned pregnancy. My guest is Chaunie Marie Brusie, a writer, editor, speaker, obstetric nurse, and advocate for women facing unexpected pregnancies. She's the author of Tiny Blue Lines. She writes in the book that she wishes this book was what she had when she learned that she was pregnant out of wedlock. I was surprised she was unable to get the kind of resources and support that at this time in American social history should have been available. I guess the assumption is that if you're college age, you're on your own.
Teen mom is who we think of as the one to have that unplanned pregnancy, but I really found a lack of information for moms like me who were older and in college, starting adulthood and momhood at the same time. So that's really where my book and my experience came into play. There's definitely this assumption of either you should have known better or you should be able to take care of it, or, you know, you're an adult, deal with it. It was a little bit startling to see the lack of even talking about the issue. There's a lot of information that they give you on sex ed, or they have all of this other information, but there's not really any talk about during college pregnancy or parenting. And it's the most important, I think, because when you look at the statistics, the college-age women are the women who are receiving the majority of the abortion. So there's obviously a reason for that, and I felt like that really needed to be talked about.
Were you ever abortion-minded?
I was shocked in how tempting it was to consider abortion. It crossed my mind almost immediately because I was so ashamed and so scared to be in that position that all I could think about was how easy it really would be to go out and get an abortion. You know, no one would ever have to know anything.
So you were already committed to the pro-life cause. You had done some leadership. I assume spiritually you had a strong relationship with Christ.
And that was the biggest journey for me. I had grown up in the Catholic faith. I had went to Catholic school. My boyfriend and I were both Catholic. It felt like, you know, this was like the ultimate sin, the deal breaker. And I had a really hard time reconciling the fact that I had sinned, that I had messed up, but also that this gift could come from it. So I had a long, long ways to go to accepting forgiveness for myself, believing that this could still be a gift from God. That was something that was really hard for me, and that I heard from a lot of other moms that they struggled with that because you feel more driven to choose abortion because you're so strong in your faith that it's hard to forgive yourself, and it's hard to believe that you will be a good mom. I almost felt like I didn't deserve to be a mom, and a lot of the other moms I talked to switched to kind of thinking, but it drove them to get abortions. You feel the shame of your sin is too much. It's hard, and I don't think we always think about the mom who is abortion-minded in that sense. We might think that if she knows it's wrong, but she's doing it for selfish reasons or, you know, make her life easier. And it's not always that simple. There's a lot of temptation from the devil worked into that to make you think you're not good enough to have that baby.
Did you resent the child?
No, that never happened. What happened for me personally, I was really in denial. I didn't let myself bond with her when I was pregnant. I was too scared to let myself enjoy it because I didn't feel like I deserved to be happy about her. It was a lot of guilt and a lot of shame wrapped up into that, and not understanding that this could still be God's gift to me. And luckily, of course, now that I'm a mom, it all makes sense. That love you have as a parent doesn't go away because your kid messed up. That's what I didn't understand.
Did you have close female friends you could share with?
None of the women my age that I knew were in that stage in becoming moms. What I did is reached out on my college campus and started a support group for other pregnant moms and other parenting moms. And that kind of gave me that social support that I needed to see other women who were doing it as both a student and a parent. And luckily, I was one of those people who fell in love instantly. And you know, it all changed once I saw her and held her, and I realized how profound that love is and how much God still loved me because now I was a parent and I got to see that. The main point that I was hoping to get across with my book is just showing the more personal side to it, that it's not always black and white picture we have of a woman who is young, who wants to get an abortion. There's more to it than that, and there's especially more complicated when she's of college age, and there's all these other life decisions she has to face.
Do you think that there's a stereotype Christians have, or pro-life people in particular have, about young women who get pregnant prior to marriage?
Unfortunately, yes, I do, because I experienced it a lot.
Should we assume she's in a position she really didn't want to be in, that there's somebody in need of assistance rather than in need of correction?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I love how you phrase that. Obviously, crisis pregnancy is called that for a reason.